What is up, Affected? Welcome to the Nerdy Effect. I am in my pajamas and I'm wearing a hat. Now let me get to the explanation and then we'll talk to all you fine, fantastic people who showed up a little bit early this evening. Number one, I don't feel very good. I really don't. I tried to pep myself up so that I would feel good, and it just didn't work. Just in general, overall, I feel terrible. What's going on, Rave Cats? No, that's not Rave Cat. That's James. How you guys doing? But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Early show. I've got some boxes and stuff I got to talk about, which is pretty much the reason I got myself up on here. Takes dedication to get firsties. Yes, it does. I keep missing you, buddy. Spaceman. I talked about you on Friday. I couldn't hold it in no more as to how fantastic your show really was. I cannot wait for you to come back. I hope that you come back with all the... I don't want you to change anything. I think your show was fantastic. Basically, you call it season 1. I love everything you did, man, but thank you so much for coming back. But yeah, so like I said, I don't feel very good, but I've got some boxes I want to get through. Probably it's going to be around about an hour, so that way I can get off and actually go to sleep tonight, because I really don't feel good. Cool shirt. Rogue One was cool. Yes, it is. What's going on, Louis Fears? And I think I saw a young mommy up there. What's going on, girl? Hope you feel better. Thank you very much. Hey, Mr. Freddy is ready. Did that happen? Wait, what is that? It's like a little monkey or something. I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's start off, since there's just a few people in here. Let's talk about, yes, I did see Rogue One. No, I'm not going to do any spoilers. Mr. Joker, that's who else I want to say hi to. How you doing, man? Thanks so much for tuning in. March or April is what I'm aiming. Well, honestly, perfection takes time, and I cannot wait to see what you bring to the table. So I went and saw Rogue One yesterday. I posted on Instagram. Quick thoughts without any spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, cool. Number one, my recommendation is go see it. It's fantastic. It really is. Number two, it's better than episode 1. It's better than episode 2. I don't think it's better than episode 3. It's damn sure not anywhere close to the original trilogy. Anybody who walks up to you and says that Rogue One is better than episode 4, 5, or 6, you slap them in the face. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You need to get rid of them as quickly as possible. You have my permission to smack them. And if they need more further clarification, they can come tune into episode 83 and see right at the beginning of the show what I mean. There's also some people out there that say it's better than episode 7. I completely disagree. I think that episode 7 was sort of like a work of art, whereas Rogue One is really well written, and there's some awesome cameos. There was just things missing in it that really didn't make it a true, perfect Star Wars film. But I can't get into that. I'm not going to. Happy birthday. Rogue One spoilers. There's 4 movies after and 3 before it. That's right. That's right. It is a true Star Wars fan movie. It is. I have really no complaints about it. It just does not rank against the original trilogy. It will never, ever be better than Empire or Jedi. And I don't care what anybody says. Anything that Disney creates will never be better than Empire or Jedi. I was going to see Rogue One, but in the area I'm in, the roads are bad. I understand, man. Take your shirt. Take your time. Take your time. Nice shirt. Thank you very much, young mommy. I got to wear it a little bit, Got to show some love to Vader because... yeah, it's not a spoiler. You saw it in the trailer. Vader is in it, and Vader is badass. After seeing that, I want a Vader movie. It was fan-fucking-tastic. I'm not taking anything away from it. It's just not better than the original trilogy. And I personally don't think it's better than Episode 7. I think Episode 7 was one of the top ones. But again, I don't want to get into it because... I could talk about what I would like to change versus this or that, and I don't want to do any spoilers, and I don't want you guys to get into it. Is Ginger sick and hiding? Neither and nor. No and no is the true answer. Number one, she's not sick. Number two, she's not hiding. She is off invading other people's lives to make it very spooky and doing what a good woman should, and that is cooking me dinner! Nope, no response. No, that means I'm good. That means I'm good. Stay in the kitchen. All right. Too bad we already have a Vader movie. It's called Revenge of the Sith. I mean, no, that's when he became Darth Vader. I want robot, evil, red lightsaber Vader. That's what I want. Hello, peace. What's a dirty South? How you doing, man? Since this will be a small show this evening, cannot wait for the Blu-ray. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but wait for the Blu-ray and all the special features. I think it is too. Again, it's not better than Episode 7, though. Gotta watch it again. I fell asleep. Oh, Batman pants. Yeah, I told you, I'm in my pajamas. She heard you. You better watch out. I know, right? You gotta watch out about the Geist. Anyway, so I got a bunch of stuff to get through. So we gotta just get to it. I said hello. I saw you. Insert unoriginal greeting. What exactly is an unoriginal greeting? I'm trying to figure out what that would be. Mr. Raven6, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Please, Gems. PJ. Yeah, that's right. It is Batman PJs. I said I was in my pajamas because I don't feel good. Basically, I'm going to stop this show, go upstairs, and pretty much pass the hell out. All right, let's get to it. So, this weekend, I did pick up a few pops. Hi, Kitchen Geist. That's spooky. That's spooky. The last half of the movie, but she loved it. Well, the hell, that was the best part of the movie, in my opinion. All right, none of that. So let's move on to some Star Wars stuff. Of course, I'm still collecting pops, as you can see. But right there, I picked up Star Wars Rebels Chopper. I have not watched Star Wars Rebels. I've heard that it's pretty good, but overall, I have not watched it. But he's a cute little droid, and I've heard that he's an absolute badass. Ella Soapy. Whatever. So let's open them up because I don't care about the value. All right, bleh. And they actually, whoa, he's not a bobblehead. Disney's breaking free, baby. Finish show, fap, then go straight to sleep. Hell yeah. So this is Chopper. And he's actually, like, I don't own any other droids. The only R2 I own is, he's still in the box. I've never opened one, but he's kind of a bobblehead without being a bobblehead. I don't know if this is just because of him or what. I hate those stands. But that's pretty damn neat right there. I actually like it, the fact that he's like this. Soul stirring pots help. Soul is helpful? Whatever. It's a bobble, kinda. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so that's Chopper. I think that he'll look pretty cool next to some good picks down the line. Maybe we'll do a February thing. All right, so the other pop that I purchased, that's weird, is the Assassin's Creed Aguilar. I'm not sure how to say that because I haven't seen the movie yet, but basically this is the new assassin for the Assassin's Creed movie. R2 is the same. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that droids are like that. It makes them a bobblehead without being just ridiculously stupid. Bobble legs! Thank you. So this is for the new Assassin's Creed movie, and this is what basically is going to take the place of Desmond and Altair, I guess. So I picked him up, and like all the Assassin's Creed, they got to be unboxed. So anybody that comes in here and be like, hey, why didn't you open up any pops? Well, we did it. We just did it early because we gotta. So there he is. There he is out the box. I like that he's holding the orb. This is a good sign that this movie is probably going to follow the gameplay, which I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, obviously. But I'm hoping that they're going to continue with the way Desmond and Altair, just a sort of a different story, and still keep Abstergo a part of it. Put my soul to work. Sup, I subscribe. Well, awesome. Thank you very much, John Tay Peters. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy what I produce. This is basically my product. I don't get paid for it. It's just something that I produce, and I hope that you enjoy it. Yeah, right? Creepy, huh? Mr. Moneymaker 254, how you doing, man? You are streaming this week, right? Do not F up my Christmas by not giving me Moneymaker. I really hope Assassin's Creed movie will break the... No, I think it will. It looks really good. It's going to be hard to really mess up what they've already put out there. So there he is, holding the orb, and eventually, hopefully one of those cases will hold all my Assassin's Creed. The room is really coming together. Thank you very much, man. Over the past, basically 3 weeks, we have sort of assembled this room together. And granted, there's stuff that we've showed that have made its way to cases down here, these are actually the stuff we've showed that's going into cases. And these 2 boxes right here are stuff that eventually will go to the shelf once we unbox it all. I think we're at 30 boxes, something like that. I know Heroes has got the tally on it, with at least 60 more to go. But speaking of that, we still got to get through what I purchased and not what's in these boxes back here. So, my friends overseas, which is at least half the audience, will probably get a kick out of this. So this weekend we went to this place called World Market, which, if I would have thought about it, man, I would have loved to have taken Heroes there. Hopefully it's not like the Far Cry movie. There's a Far Cry movie? Like, based off of the game franchise? I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that or not. Alright. So, my guys from overseas will really like this. This is basically foreign money chocolate. Yeah. I have not opened it yet to look at it, but basically it's fake money in chocolate form. So there is what is that, a euro? Yeah, there's 10 euros, but in chocolate form. It's a good reason you haven't heard of it. There we go. There's 20 euros, and this is all chocolate, and then there's 5 euros, right? And I don't know if it continues. It may just all be the same. Ooh, I'm rich, bitch. 500 euros. Look at that, Moneymaker. I made chocolate into money, or money into chocolate. Can Moneymaker do that? Anyway, an entire briefcase filled with money chocolate. Pretty fun stuff, right? I like that shirt. Thank you very much, Mr. Disney. Can I send you real money and say it's chocolate? No, that's not the same thing. You were on 38 boxes? God, we crushed it on Friday. If you guys missed Friday's show, we went through at least 12, 14 boxes. I mean, we crushed it. It was a fantastic time. So glad that Stormtrance got to come by. Chocolate rain. What's going on, Dan Froth? How you doing, man? And yes, I know, we're early, and we're starting to get the normal crowd roll in the normal time, and we did start a little early. Tannis family, how you guys doing? With my chocolate on my money and my money on my mind. That's right. All right. I'll keep the rap in the Moneymaker. So I did pick up 2 comics. Number 1, I picked up Deadpool's Back in Black, and it's got this little evil bunny on there. And it turns out there's a villain called the White Rabbit, and it's this chick who controls rabbits. And I'm like, I never even heard of it. 15 on Friday. Holy crap. So I had to pick it up based solely on that. And then the other one I picked up was Power Rangers issue 9. Now, anybody who watched the show knows that I read the first 5 issues of this Power Rangers series and was absolutely bored to freaking death. But I stopped at issue 5, and I probably shouldn't have, because in this issue, no spoilers, if you've been around, you've seen it, this happened. They crossed the White Ranger and the Green Ranger together to make this new, I don't even know what they call him, I haven't read it yet. But it's basically this new super evil ranger, and he's actually a bad guy. And I love that concept. I think it's badass. What an obscure power. I know, right? What up, beautiful people? That one guy, how you doing, man? I feel like if I had that power, I just wouldn't know it. Yeah, you know, right? You'd be out walking around and be like, you know, it'd be really cool if I could levitate. Nope. You know, it'd be really cool if I could turn invisible. Nope. And then you would just happen to walk by this wild rabbit and go, hi. And he goes, hello. I don't know why rabbits are all British. I don't know. Light Green Ranger? I don't know. I haven't read it, but I love the concept of it. Won't be here Friday. We'll be playing Magic. Well, that's no excuse. Oh, shit just got real. Doesn't it feel like it when they combine those two? Because pretty much if you're a Power Ranger fan, you love the Green and White Ranger. Just never tried the rabbit thing. Hey, that's what you need to do. Get out there and try that. All right. I picked up this little bitty Pac-Man candy machine. It's basically a classic arcade, but I think this will look really cool, like a G.I. Joe standing in front of it. So that's why I picked it up. It's some kind of candy, but... Oh, it's actually a little Pac-Man. That's little Pac-Man candies. Mr. Liswitz, how you doing, my friend? You will be on this week, right, Liswitz? Reminder to self, try out every possible magic power. Yeah, right? The ability to grow plants, the ability to take wheels off. I don't know. Rabbit sounds good for lunch. 100, show up. What? Apparently you're hungry. All right. So the next thing on the list, I had to pick this up. Basically, I wish to control time. Me too, man. I'm a time traveler at heart. I wish that something like that existed. Like, if you know how like they have the NASA space programs, like if you sign up, you can go to Mars or whatever. There's people like, yeah, I'll be the first people on Mars, even though they're probably gonna die either in transit or there and never be able to come back. I would be the guy like, hey, we have got time travel. All you can do is jump through this portal. I'll be like, let's try it. That'd be me. Heroes is the statistician? That's not a word. Yes, I will. Tuesday, maybe Thursday, Friday, and definitely Christmas Eve. I want Lisbeth on Christmas. Make it happen. So I picked this up out of pure ridiculous joy. It's technically not for the collection. I just thought it was fantastic that somebody actually made this. How'd you like Rogue One? We already talked about it. Basically, I liked it, but it's not better than the first three, and it's not better than Episode 7. When I say first three, I mean 4, 5, and 6. Trying to use that rabbit power didn't work. Oh, Stargate, here we come. See, me and Dirty South be jumping through that shit. Today, Junior. So this is called Toilet Golf, or as Spaceman Steve, Toilet Golf. This is something that I think Spaceman Steve would absolutely enjoy. I love the artwork. I don't know if I bought it strictly because it was $4, or because it would be neat to play golf while taking a shit, or the fact that this guy looks so damn happy. Look at that. Look how happy he is to be taking a shit and playing golf. And even on the back, he's saying, so it comes with a putting green, a golf putter. It comes with its own putter. Ability to grow awesome beard. Oh, that is a superpower. I bought one of those as a gag gift for Christmas. Did you enjoy it? Wonderful. That's my poo face. That's so stupid. I actually do have a superpower, and people make fun of me whenever I tell it, but you know what? There's 32 fantastic people. I will tell you my superpower, and do not laugh, because who knows what yours truly is. But my superpower is I have a slightly higher body temperature than normal. So my superpower is I can melt ice cubes at a faster rate than room temperature. She wasn't happy with I like that she wasn't happy with it. That's fantastic. As far as I understand, women don't poop. So not often you get a hole in one, twice in one shot. Look at that. Hello, it's Super Pooper. All right. So, let me figure out how to do this here. Put that right there. Oh, and all right, since Heroes is here, this box right here, I know that we haven't really addressed it. This box right here is actually Heroes' purchase from our trip. I finally got it loaded up last night, which might explain why I'm a little sick, but I finally got it loaded up, and I am not going to even try to fathom the amount of money it's going to cost to be able to ship that damn thing. But it is a big-ass box, and it is packed to the top. Toilet is made for crapping, fapping, and now putting. And they say man can't multitask. I know, right? For this shit, I'll be using the pooping wrench. Instead of the putting iron, the pooping wrench. You've been waiting to go back. What's going on, Ian? How you doing, man? So, we got a box right here, and spoiler alert, I pretty much know what's in it because I labeled it games. So, we're going to go through this. Yeah, we got plenty of time right now, hopefully, because I know I get on tangents. No, it's huge, dude, and that's what he and she said, and the next comment down here also said that it's huge. I'm not sure who that's going to be. Waiting on that to pop up. Come on, don't ruin my joke. Somebody say something. I'll wait. I don't give a damn. 30 South. All right. Does it come with a club, or do you use your own club? No, it says it comes with its own putting iron. Yeah, right there. Golf putter. Maybe we'll... no, I can't open it. It requires an adult, and I don't have one. Dart Batman! Heroes bought out... He did! He seriously did. Pants look great. Thank you very much, Tannis. So, these are video... I can't talk like Spaceman. Video, toilet. Anyway. So, Super Nintendo right there, there's Maximum Carnage. I believe this is the only cartridge that came in a red. I know they did black, and I think there was a green. But this is the only one I know that came in red, was Maximum Carnage. The poops are cleaning out my... Oh, the pops are cleaning out my bank account. We're still on the poop talk. No, they are too, man. I purchased 2 pops this weekend, and I haven't even found all my original pops yet. That's why I limit my buys to our trip. Shipping cost sucks. It does. It's gonna be expensive. We got Shaq Fu for the Sega Genesis, and then we've also got Clay Fighters for the Sega Genesis. I'm kind of gonna speed through it, but if you guys want to talk about it, we can talk about it as we go. There is the Game Shark, because that's the easiest way to cheat in the 90s. Poops and pops just don't mix. My bathroom says different. Yep, bought more pops this week. I know, right? It's an addiction. There's Monopoly for the Sega Genesis. And there we have right there the Atari 5200 Centipede. Oh, that's an old school classic game right there. And it's heavy. I read that Clay Fighters is better on the NES than on the Sega Genesis. I'm not sure, man. I think it's still a fighting game regardless. It's sort of like Mortal Kombat for the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. It's kind of the same thing, just one has more blood or whatever. Batman Anime Series Pops, I know, dude, they look good. I saw them this weekend and I passed. I kind of want them, but for the most part, I passed on them. You never saw Nerdy's bathroom photo, Steve? That's right. Listwitz did. Centipede! Here is the Nintendo 64 Warzone. We're going to route fast this. WCW versus the NWO World Tour. WCW Revenge, probably one of the greatest games ever. And then we have, another copy of WCW NWO Revenge. I have 2 copies. I don't know why. This is why this is a problem. Oh. Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis, a classic game. This is, if you're looking to start collecting classic systems and you get the Genesis, Mortal Kombat is definitely one of the games to go with. So have we found your Atari 2600 box yet? No, I don't own an Atari 2600 or a 5200. I don't own either Ataris. The oldest my systems go back to is Nintendo. We did find, check this out, Asteroids for the Atari, right there. And then, boom, Swap Meet Flea's favorite game, Superman for the Atari. Oh God, stuff's breaking. Rapid Fire again, WCW Mayhem, which is kind of a crappy game. This was a follow-up to Revenge, and it just did not live up to it. It was an okay game, but it wasn't knock out of the park good. WCW Backstage Assault. Honestly, never played it. Never played this game. Don't even know why I have it. Probably because I got a good deal on it. Stop falling! There is one of the greatest games of all time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time right here. This is a great game. Too bad Superman games aren't really that great. I know. They're not very super either. See some 2600 stuff right there. Yeah, but not the system, dildo. And then Star Fox 64. This is a badass game right here. Star Fox 64. My buddy Slick, who you guys met a few shows ago, he can actually play it and still beat it to this day. And there's actually 2 endings to that game, and he knows how to get through both of them. Alright, so not only do we have WCW Revenge, but we also have the box. So WCW Revenge, the box, and I believe this was my box from back in the day. And inside is a whole F-ton of manuals for the games. So I guess I threw away the boxes, but this game just sort of like latched on enough for me to keep the box. Zelda equals love. I know, right? It really does. Ocarina of Time is really one of those truly like masterful games. Hero, what's going on, GJ? How you doing, man? Slick, I have fine application for that guy. Fine appreciation. Spaceman, I think you and him would get along really, really well. Maybe at the next Nerdfest, you guys can join us. I think you and him would get along. So there is Super Nintendo Tetris Attack. And now we're getting into the games that have boxes. There's Madden 95 for the Sega Genesis. I'm doing good, thanks. Good to have you back in here, man. See, Madden 95 with all the booklets, and apparently the Browns were the number one game, number one there. The good old days where actually you gave your instruction. I know, right? That's true. Now they don't. They basically say, Google it. So, some of my favorite Super Nintendo games, I decided to buy these aftermarket cases for it. There's Mario 64. This is for the Nintendo 64. Because they don't stack well. Like, there's no label on the top. So, when you're, like, trying to show them off like any other normal game system, you can't. So, I bought a couple of these cases. So, now they look like you can rent them from Movie Gallery. That's an old statement. There is Super Mario All-Stars. And this is for the Super Nintendo. Boom! It's nice to display. It's nice to show it this way, and you know what you got. Eventually, I like to do that with all of them, but money is ridiculous. Oh my God, I love you, Nerdy Fact. I love you, Bowspergummer. I love you too, man. Much reverse love back to you, minus the penis. So, Nerdy, do you something review retro games? Do I review them? I can, and I have played classic games on the show, but currently with the revamp of the cave, not, but I do plan on doing that in 2017. You're awesome! No, you're awesome. Your awesome is better than my awesome, because you forgot the E. These kids don't remember Blockbuster. I know, man. I can actually break out my Blockbuster card. Hello, Mr. Average. And then to me, personally, the greatest game of all time in the history of all games right there, that is Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. This is my childhood wrapped up in a game, so I had to put it in its special case as well. Loving the sweater. Thank you very much, my man. Average, you did a great show on Friday. I started to watch, and I was just so exhausted. I got almost through the story about the guy in the damn the liquor store, and I was like, I have to bow out. But hopefully you're going to stream this week, man. Do a little Christmas bat stash. That's what I want. My toe! Ow! I bought the new TMNT game yesterday. Which one? What's it called? So, here's some new age stuff. The Wii Sports Resort. I actually like this. When the Wii came out, it had Wii Sports, and it sort of revolutionized the Wii. It made it fun for people to play. They had the bowling and all this, and this gave you archery and fencing and just some other cool stuff. And I actually think that this is one of the better titles for the Wii. Make Backstash wear jingle bells. Yeah, see. We've got ideas. Sonic 2, basically Sonic and Tails for the Sega Genesis right there. And then we've got Home Alone 2. That goes with the Talk Boy that's in there. So we got Home Alone 2 for the Sega. I don't remember playing this. I think I just got a really good deal. Apparently Kevin is the Statue of Liberty. I don't know. TMNT Mutant in Manhattan. Is it good? Have you platinum it already? Thank you for stopping by. If I do a show, it'll be a late one. No. You got to do it on normal time. None of this late stuff. All right, so these are basically the Wii games. So, Wii Mario Kart, great game. Any Mario Kart game is always definitely up to par, but that one was fun just because you could sort of like actually steer. There is the Titanic, Secrets of the Fateful Voyage. I actually played and beat this game, and it was actually kind of fun. It's a very slow-paced game. You basically walk around, you go into a cabin, you click on stuff, and then you learn some secrets. It's kind of fun. And then a game I bought just because it was absolutely hilarious that somebody actually made this was Grease, the official video game. And I think you had to, like, dance in this game. Like, you had to, like, shake the Wiimote or stuff to dance. Just ridiculously stupid, but it's funny to show. There is a few games in my collection that I have just because it's funny to say I have it. It Good, didn't platinum it yet. Plan on it. I'm sure you will, man. I'm sure you will. So there's Monopoly, because apparently I have Monopoly on every platform. One of the cool games, this was mainly Ginger's game, and this was Harvest Moon. Basically, you farmed. I don't know why she got into farming so damn well, but she definitely played the hell out of this. This is one of those games I would come home from work and she'd be sitting in front of the television playing Harvest Moon, and the other one was Animal Crossing. Oh my God, well, I used to like you, but Grease, bad. There's another Super Nintendo game, Donkey Kong Country 3, Triple Trouble. I actually really like this game. I know it didn't have Donkey Kong in it. It had Dee Dee and Dixie. I think it was Dee Dee and Dixie was the two. But what was neat on this one is you could unlock different lands and stuff, and sort of like you had to build different boats to go to different places. I actually remember beating this game back in the day. V-Ron has Wii Bachelor? What the hell is a Wii Bachelor? See, I don't even have Wii Bachelor. Yeah, the fact that most of the third-party library shovelware games made casual. No, it's true. You're right on that. Ginger used to dream of being a farmer, apparently. There you go. The original game right there, Wii Sports, which came with every Wii. Because I was heavily into it, Wii Play. It's got some pool, some table tennis, and some random other stuff. I think the best game on here was the Duck Hunt. They basically brought back classic Duck Hunt for it. Then we've got, oh god, I shouldn't show that one. There's Wii Sports Resorts. There's the actual case, not just the box. Alright, I'll show it. Every collection has to have a Guy Fieri game, so I have the minute to win it for the Wii. I've never played this. I don't even know why. Like, Grease is funny, but I don't know why I have Guy Fieri. So a few more games in here. Right there, we talked about it. Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Like I said, one of these games that just enthralled Ginger to no end. Sonic Mega Collection. This had all the games for Sonic on it. This was actually pretty cool. This is for the GameCube, by the way. But it had all of them. Spinball, Knuckles, 1, 2, 3. Just all the cool classics. And just fun to actually check out. The guy went to sit on Santa's lap. Wait. So you pointed at yourself? You have SNES Killer Instinct. I do. I do. I don't think we've got to it yet. We might get to it tonight. Yourself, bros? Yeah, see? That's hilarious. Pikmin 2. This was sort of like that adorable game you could play, but you couldn't play a lot of it. It was like Lemmings, but I don't know. It was a weird game. I never beat it, but it was fun for a little bit to play. And then the last one that's in this box, and then, check it out, we've got another box down. Sweet! Get down there. The last game in this box is Mario Kart Double Dash. This one was fun. This was neat to be able to swap through the double characters, you know, like your partner and stuff. And it had the invention of Baby Mario. Baby Luigi. I had the Sonic Collection on GameCube. Awesome. See, that's why we connect so well. Alright, so we got one more box, and this actually says games on it too, so at least I kind of have an idea of what's going to go on in it. Oh, okay, this has got some classic stuff. Ah, right up on top, boom, Fallout 4. This is the steel case. This is actually what came with the Pip-Boy. It's over here, right there. No game in it because it's in my system because I played some Fallout this week because I was Jones and I started itching. I wanted to play some Fallout. I thought someone commented after me. Nope. How many of the old school games did you beat all the way? How old school? If you're talking Nintendo, 1, if that's it, maybe. Super Nintendo, a few, maybe 10 or 15. A lot of them you just rented from the store and then, you know, played a little bit and then took them back. As far as N64, a lot more. And then when you started getting the ability to save games is when it got really good for me. Heroes, you in here? No. What Ginger yell? Shh, don't ask the guys to yell things. See, you dildo. Yes, Nintendo. Mario Brothers, I beat Mario Brothers, and I beat Mario 3. Never beat Mario 2. Mario 2 bored me for the most part. I don't know. We might get into that. I'm not sure exactly how many I beat. I know those two for sure, because Mario was, I mean, it was, yeah. I could only beat one Mario Brothers. Yeah, Mario 1 I could beat, and then Mario 3 just because it sort of had its own save feature. Breaking news, Ambrose wants to sit on Santa's lap. Thank you, I know. So, the Mario DS, Mario Kart DS, I never played it, but this is more of a Ginger's forte because she is Mario Kart queen. Alright, so here's some classic Nintendo games. Now, these are the ones that are going to make you 70s and 80s babies get a little moist in the pants. Right there. So here is Castlevania. Yeah, this is one of those these are classic games. There's no way around it. Contra. Yeah. And what's fun is that most of these weren't mine. I bought them from a collection, and now they're worth a lot of damn money. Yeah, especially the Mario 2 is basically Dog Pac-Man Mario slapped it on it. Yes, that, whatever that is. Do you ever play Deja Vu? That sounds really familiar. If I did, I never beat it. Hyro, what's going on, man? Want me sure you okay? Heard what happened near. What? 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 Don't bring up bad stuff. Showing my age, but saw the Blade Runner teaser today. When I was little, I sat on Santa's lap and he had a stick, damn it, in his pants. So there's the Back to the Future, and this one's seen some better damn days. I don't know if this broke in there or if this is how it is. Back to the Future, this game sucked. The movie was fantastic. That game sucked. Skate or Die, which is a crappy game that some of you dildos still like. Mad Max. Anytime to have a rugged Mel Gibson on anything is a good thing. You're right. I beat a lot more games nowadays. Once they had the save feature, and I know that some games for the Super Nintendo had the save built in, but the PlayStation and the N64, they actually had memory cards, so you could actually, take your game to other people's stuff and play it, which was really the basis of what we have today. Hollywood Squares? I don't know either. Don't ask. Don't ask questions. Do you have Battletoads? Give me a minute. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Calm down. Rambo, again, anytime to have a sweaty man on something, I would say go for it. Right, Mr. Disney? All right. And then Gyromite. This was a game that actually came with Rob. I think it was Rob the Robot. This was one of those games that went with Rob the Robot. Never played it because I never had the damn robot. There we go right there. RoboCop. Yeah. A lot of the Nintendo games, if they were movie-based or show-based, they absolutely sucked. Giant, hairy, dirty South testicles. Fester's Revenge. I don't have it. Terrible game. Oh, here we go. Little League Baseball Championship Series. I don't have MLB. Why would I have Little League Championship? And who the hell are the kids that got into this game? I had Fester's Quest. I'm sorry. I remember when 4chan called every game store asking for Battletoads. Yeah, Battletoads is bad, dudes. It's coming. Chill. Here's a game I've never played. It's called To the Earth. No idea. Most of this came from a collection that I bought. Somebody was selling their collection. I bought the whole thing. And honestly, for the first time, this is really I've ever looked through it. Track and Field 2. These were neat. This actually goes with the touchpad. Somewhere in there is the actual gamepad for this. To the Earth! Oh, that's a Spaceman reference! There we go. So, Track and Field. I don't know where the pad's at. We'll find it, I promise. Here's Tag Team Wrestling from Data East. And it's an arcade hit. There we go. Wasn't there a Mario Baseball? There was, and it was actually really good. Mario Baseball was one of the better ones. NES plays action football. I don't know. Sounds like a ripoff of Earthbound. I had no way it was a ripoff of Earthbound. There we go. The Simpsons Bart World. I know this was one of the games that a lot of people played as a kid. Bart World was actually pretty cool. Once you got the hang of how that game played, it was actually a good game. There we go. Dr. Mario, still a solid classic. It's basically Tetris, but it's Dr. Mario. Oh my God, that game is a light gun game. Really, the world one is Top Gun. If you watch the Angry Video Game Nerd, he absolutely hates this game. I never played. I remember flying around shooting stuff down, but never actually beating it. Too bad Bart versus the Space Mutant is such a crappy game. That's true. Mr. Michael Furberger, how you doing, sir? There's Dick Tracy. There is a terrible game. A lot of these are bad games. We're just going to go with that. A lot of these are bad games. Here is Bad Street Brawler. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Because you can't ever have too many. A second copy of Top Gun. Oh, and you can't ever have too many. A second copy of Gyromite. Yeah, probably the best light gun. Really? I didn't know that. I had no idea, man. That's awesome. Apparently I do have another baseball game. It is called Bases Loaded. Now, this I've actually heard of, but I never played it. Action football for those who couldn't get Tecmo Bowl. I know, right? Tecmo Bowl was one of the better ones. All right. Stop falling, damn it. Ooh, there's a classic one right there for the PlayStation Siphon Filter 2. This is a game I love so much. I rented this. I never bought it. I rented this so much that I probably could have bought 6 different copies brand new, because I would get so far into it and then I'd have to take it back, and then I would like re-rent it and then have to start over again for some damn reason. But I absolutely love Siphon Filters. Do you have any rare NES games? Well, honestly, Contra is very rare, and actually in pretty good condition. As far as like you're talking, what is that Tiger game? Cheetahs or something? No, I don't have any of that crap. I could never land the aircraft. Yeah, exactly. Don't think it's actually possible. It is, but you have to have the Power Glove. There we go. Yoshi. I don't think this is Yoshi's Island. It's just Yoshi. Oh, one of these movie-to-game games right there. The Last Starfighter. Mimic! There's Mimic. Look, I'm not even joking with you. I said your name earlier thinking you were somebody else, so I sort of put your name out there in the world, so I'm glad you got. No, Mimic. No, we're definitely still unpacking. We're probably going to be unpacking until 2017. You have Final Fantasy for NES? I don't. Cheetah Man. I knew it was one of those. Trance, how you doing, man? There we go. We got Rad Racer 2, because 1 was so good. There we go. Now this one, as far as sports games, this one's up there. Double Dribble. That was an actual fun, great, classic NES game. Now granted, woo! That burned. Action 52. No, I don't have that. Granted, Double Dribble was only fun if you had a friend. Playing by yourself was kind of boring. You paid $800 for a collection of NES. Holy crap, how many games did you get with that? Has anyone seen the new Blade Runner? It's awesome. And then we have Popeye. I don't know. I haven't played it. There we go. Woo! Sorry about that. Like I said, I wasn't feeling good. All right. Yeah, we're going to get through this box and one more, and that's it. I'm not going to get to that last one. So here's the little 3-pack of Mario, Duck Hunt, and then the Track and Field. Track Meet. But it wasn't like Track and Field 2. This was like Track Meet, but this one came with one of the like Nintendos, but it also came with the pad. Hudson Hawk, because sometimes you got to have a little Bruce Willis in your life, right? An additional copy of Dr. Mario in case one breaks down. And then we have the game. This is the game, to me, personally, started gaming as we know it today. You can say, oh, but Atari, oh, but Intellivision, oh, all this. Those were boredom fixers. This was a game. Super Mario Brothers was the game. It had a playable character, a likable character, a storyline. This is the game. 13-minute warning! Thanks, me! Moving on right there. Where's Waldo? I imagine this is pretty fun. I haven't played it, but I imagine that's a pretty fun game. And then we have not Mario Golf, just golf. Just plain old golf. Not even like Arnold Palmer or anything, just golf. A very crappy version or condition of Super Mario Bros. 3. To me, this is the greatest game of the classic series. I mean, it really is. Like, this is a great game. It's still great today. And then we have from the Hudson Soft, Exile. This is a word for Spaceman Steve. Word of the day. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find that Decker's. Stop spoiling stuff. Chill out. Stop. We get vomited word. There we go. I like Mario 2 the best. No, you don't. There we go. Friday the 13th. That is a terrible game. Spaceman can back me up on that. Championship Bowling. I can't even say that with a straight face. Can't even say that. It's Championship Bowling. And then, why not Championship Volleyball with Kings of the Beach? There's no way these are good games. There's no way. We've got some GameCube games right here. Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. Here bowling. Hell yeah. Heather, get in the kitchen. X-Men. Oh, there we go. NBA Jam. That's a fantastic game. Then we've got Aerial Assault. Never played it. Kings of the Beach was cool. Original Game Boy. Oh, really? Who ate all the pies? I always eat the pie. And the booty. Surf Ninjas. I had to own it just because that movie is obscure, and the fact they made a game is. And then we got NHL All-Stars for you Canadian fellas. Dodgeball and Super Spike Volleyball were fun. There you go. I didn't know. Sonic the Hedgehog. The original, this is what really sold the Game Gear to me. Like, they're able to play the Sega Genesis game Sonic in a handheld colored device. This game right here. Food with Cox. What's going on, Grits? We'll save that one for last right there. We're almost through the NES. And now, granted, I don't know if this is all the NESs. This is just all the NES in this box. I love that movie. Me too, man. I still like that movie. My neighbor had a Game Gear. Loved to play it, but batteries never lasted. No, and it took 8 AA batteries to run it. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. There we go. Gotta find places to stick this. A terrible damn game, but some of you dildos still like it. Paperboy. Try to play it. Try to play this game. If you think this is childhood wrapped in a festive piñata, you are seriously mistaken. Paperboy is a terrible damn game. Excite Bike. Now there is a fantastic classic right there. Another fantastic Double Dragon. This is still playable, still fun, especially if you got 2 people. And then, why not have 2 Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt again? And the final 3 that are in this box, one of my favorite classic Nintendos, Kung Fu, just because. Then we've got Pro-Am. This is a great game right here. I got really far in Paperboy as a child. Now I can't get. No. Now you can't get to the freaking level. No, you really can't. Paperboy is a bad game. It's fun to play for like 5 minutes at most. Thank you, Average. That's why me and you get along. And then, yeah, this is the last Nintendo game in here. That is the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Very difficult game, but if you get to a certain level, it's still fun to play. Play Paperboy on N64. No. That's even a terrible game too. Double Dragon has the best OST for the NES. I agree with you. I like breaking windows in Paperboy. Yeah, but then you like trip over a tire or some random dude walk by with a pane of glass and you'd walk through it. Just Oh, all right. Well, we'll do this backwards. PlayStation, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I still love this game. The soundtrack, the able to do the moves, the actual real people to play, still fun. There we go. Some classic. I'll save this one just because that's going to be basically if Dirty Snowman, Dirty South hasn't left yet. He's going to leave on seeing that game. 2 extra classics right there, Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal 3. Twisted Metal 2 is we've already shown. It was in a different box. So I'm saying if we haven't got to one NES game that it either is in my collection or you think I do, come on back. We'll find it eventually. So, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal, the original, still badass. Yes, the first game I ever beat. Yeah, J-Dub, awesome. Alrighty. We've got Mario Baseball for the Game Boy. I still like playing this every once in a while to fire up the Game Boy. Yeah, Klaus, what's going on, man? You have to be an actual Paperboy to enjoy the Paperboy game. Tony Hawk games are hella fun. Played the hell out of them. I did too. Tony Hawk 3 was 2 was really good too. I only have Twisted Metal 1, 2, Black, and the reboot. Well, you need 3 to complete the collection. I played Spider-Man on Tony Hawk Pro Skate. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Alright, a couple more of these games that I got in the cases. Mario Kart 64, and believe it or not, this game right here is like a $70 game. No idea why. Then we've got, I mean, this was a defining moment in gaming right here. GoldenEye. This game, if you were alive in the 90s, you played this game. You played this game with your 3 other friends because you could do that on the 64. You could have 4 different controllers on that 4 split screen. You could be Odd Job and shoot them right in the dick every time. They could never shoot you because all they saw was a hat flying by. This game ruined friendships, was still awesome. Original Pro Skater played better than Pro Skater 5. It did. You're right. 100%. You're right. I played Underground. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. Tony Hawk, Wasteland, GameCube. Never played that. Yes, GoldenEye. I played more Perfect Dark. Nah, yes. Oh, that's a great game. You're right. GoldenEye is my game. Mrs. Freddy, how you doing, girlie? GoldenEye is the best. It really is. I mean, it is a fantastic game. All right, let's show this. This is basically for Vinny and probably one other person because nobody else knows what this is. But hang on, wait, let's see if I can do this right here. All right, so I'm trying not to show it without showing it. So if you guys don't know, this was a game. This was a game back in the day. And I know it looks weird. I know it's sort of scaring a couple people, but this was an actual game. And if you look at it, it looks like the top of a Nintendo or Super Nintendo. Like the little different pieces of the chip on there. This was a game back in the day. And I know that Vinny just got a little queefy in his pants. Oh, what up? But this game was called Keith Courage in Alpha Zones, and it was for the TurboGrafx 16. I never owned a TurboGrafx, but I've heard that this game is one of the better ones for it. So when I found it out in the wild, I had to pick it up. Yeah, TurboGrafx, the Game Shark. There we go. Perfect Dark was good because you can play. You're right. TurboGrafx. You don't count. He had one. You don't count. So you get a point, and Vinny was already part of the program. So there we go. You don't count. So the TurboGrafx. All right, so now it's time to lose some friendship because that is the end of this box. All right, we've got 2 games left to show, 1 more box to open, and then we're out of here for this evening. I like you have the plastic sleeve for the game. I know, right? All right, let's show this one because I already know if Dirty Sal's still in here, he's about to leave. So this is a game I picked up just to say I have it because it's stupid. So this is Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen Magic Mystery Mall. Why not? For the guy who has everything, you gotta have a Mary-Kate and Ashley game because these bitches made a lot of stuff. Apparently they made a PlayStation game where they're... What's going on with their hair? I don't understand what's going on with their hair. It almost looks like a wig. Like, this is just terrible. But yeah, so yeah, really? Yeah. Why not is a better question. Well, I'm trying to get that one if it counts. Oh, there you go. Why do you have that? JW didn't have it at 64. He came over to my house. Yes, that's why you're probably still friends. He's still waiting on the invite to come back and play. Hi from Athens, Greece. What's going on, Neek Theo? How you doing? I actually do have a Greek flag, just I don't know where it's at. All right, so the last game that was in these boxes is a little bit of like, okay, cool. Does renting it count? Yes, gay. That is the E.T. game for the Atari 2600. Yes, this is the game that sort of, what they say, killed the Atari. And yes, I do have it because you gotta have it. I don't know if that's considered a rare game or not. I don't know. Clonks! Damn dirty Odd Job diction. It's so true. It's so seriously true. All right. I had 1 more box to get through, but you guys know that I ramble. And on a normal night, we probably would have got to it. But again, I'm not feeling 100%. So we got 1 more box to get to. And this is something, I don't know what it looks like. Stop breaking stuff. All right. So my friends over at the Toy Den Nerds, they were kind enough to hook me up with this right here. I had to go to the post office today, and those of you that aren't in America don't understand how absolutely insane the post office is around Christmas time, which is why I'm not going to mail your box until next week, Heroes. Same goes for you, Ninja. Just because it's so chaotic right now, and I know I should have got to it last week, but right now it's just hell. They buried those. Yeah, they did. You're right. They really did. That was a true thing. There's actually a documentary. It was on Netflix about the history of Atari, and they actually found where they buried the ET games. It's a real thing. Can I get a shout out? What do you do? So, let's open this up, find out what it is. And I don't have a knife. It's stupid crazy. So we've got to use these scissors. It's all good. Hell at the post office. It really was. YT. Now, what could YT stand for? Does anybody know? Do we got any ideas what YT stands for? Now, granted, I know what this is, but I haven't seen it in person. So a lot of you are probably going to be angry, and I hope there's no anthrax in here. Okay. Now, Toy Den, is this your air? Is this like actual air? Is this V-Ron's air? Because if it's V-Ron's air, I'm selling it. But if this is J Money's air, I'm going to have to send it to S-Fox. All right. Your Tails. Oh, it stands for Your Tails. Okay, all right, there we go. Like DuckTales? Woo! He clearly makes chickens. Psycho Links. Well, it got a little bit damaged, but that's all right because what is in it is all that matters. Snoopy! What up, girly pants? Can I have a shout out? Sure, Butters. Butters. So this is the NECA movie Donatello figure. We breaking stuff. We don't care. This is the movie NECA Donatello figure, and we're going to open him up. The box got a little damaged, which ain't no big deal because he's coming out the box anyway. But NECA decided to make these giant turtle figures, and they're slowly releasing them. And the first one to come out is Donatello. We've got to do it. I know we're at the time limit, but that's all right. My channel is Butters. Well, congratulations, you copied South Park. All right, so let's get him out the box because that reflection just does not work for me. Come on. Come on. God, this thing is heavy. I mean, heavy. There we go. And fully posable. Anything NECA is doing is awesome. Derpy Guy! What's going on, man? Hi, I'm back. Today's Monday. No, it's not. Today is Wednesday. But, I mean, this is badass. Honestly, I wanted to show him off more, but there's a hell of a lot of zip ties on the back of this damn thing. And I don't have the brain power to deal with it, but we can just kind of go through and talk about the detail. Shredder locked him up. Yeah, he kind of did, man. Ooh, I think the guy came in his pants. That's right, that's right. He's got his bow staff here, and you know what? On Wednesday, we'll actually go through this a little bit better. But on this side, it's very hard to see. He's got different hands. He's got a slice of pizza, and then he's got the ooze canister down here. This is a badass figure. I don't know if Toy Den is still doing a run on this or not. You might be able to hook them up and ask them, but again, even if they don't have these in stock, they still have amazing stuff. They have a bunch of pops, and they're always up on it. So if you're looking for new toys that are coming out, hit them up. I believe it's Malfish Collectibles, Malfish Toys. Ooh, different time cycle. That's right, that's right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, probably post some pictures on Instagram, and then we'll talk more about it on Wednesday's show, because I will be back on Wednesday, and we're going to do at least an hour, whether I feel good or bad on Wednesday, because that's how we do it. The turtle oozed his pants. Yeah, baby. Again, for you guys who just joined me, normally I do an hour and 45-minute shows, but tonight I'm not feeling too great, so we're just cutting it to about an hour. But we will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be pepped up. Hopefully all this, Soak It Insider is going to help it out tonight, and I'll feel lots better by tomorrow. And we're going to kick it high class on Friday, and because it's Christmas time. I already got it planned. Friday's going to be a badass show. Please sub. I make cool videos. I don't know what cood videos are. Cood vids. Sorry, I don't know what cood vids are. Cod vids. You make fish videos. Sweet butters. Do you like scale them, or do you like tell me how to fillet them? I don't know. Maybe you do some Ron Mexico-y stuff. I didn't get it late. Well, I started early is another problem too, but it's all right. But yeah, I will be back on Wednesday, and then Friday we got to do the Christmas Spectacular because this is America, and you know what you do in America? You go overwhelming. But anyway, guys, cod videos, yeah, right? For fish stick, maybe that's what it is. You ought to sing Happy Birthday to Freddie. His birthday is Christmas Eve. Definitely, I will when that comes around. But tomorrow night, you guys got to tune in to Moneymaker 254, and do not ever forget about this man right here, Listwitz, fantastic guy. I'm not sure if Dr. Jekyll is streaming tonight or not, but hopefully he'll be back on Thursday for a Christmas special. Tune in to Dr. Jekyll. Of course, the Faux Show is going on right now. And Average, you better be on Friday night. I don't care what you got to do. Make it happen. Be there. Do it. And I think Dan McKay is doing some streaming too, so check him out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jizzy. This is The Nerdy Effect, coming live from the Nerd Cave. Right there is the Nerd Hole. That is Nikki D. Lovely's favorite place. Tell her I said so on Instagram. Anyway, have a wonderful week, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you, guys.